Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jada Hendricks, your host, and today is going to be the seventh episode of my podcast. And today we are going to be talking about how to stop doubting yourself. This is kind of, for me, is going towards like girl talk. We're going to be getting down into the gritty, the nitty gritty with everything, and how, it is hard for us females to not doubt ourselves. And I just really want to touch on it because I've know people that doubt themselves, and I really want to help so much because I know for a fact that if you start following these steps, you will not doubt yourself the way you've been doubting yourself. Like, we all have something special within ourselves, and we need to start embracing those things, and we need to become the best version of ourselves. It's so important. I need you all, beautiful people, and honestly, it can be for the men, but I am, a little leaning towards girl talk just because I feel it. I know females in my life that go through this, and I just really want to touch on it. So yes, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So I'm so excited for this video because I never really did too much. I don't do too much of like, I guess I do a lot of girl talk actually. Well, either way, this is something that I feel in my heart needs to be talked about. And so we're going to start off with how to stop doubting yourself. Obviously, you need to stop doubting yourself, right? Therefore, stop comparing yourself. So I did make a video on that as well, so I'm not going to go into depth with that, but comparing yourself to anyone, you need to compare yourself to your previous self, your old self. Don't compare yourself to no one, because once you start comparing yourself, there's a high chance that you're going to start doubting yourself, because you're going to get all into your head and you're going to think so much like just bad things about yourself. So that is number one. Stop comparing yourself to other people, because it's something that will make you doubt yourself for sure. You need to be skeptical with your thoughts as well. So when you're thinking, stop thinking negatively about yourself. Stop thinking that everything about you is like something's wrong with you, there's a problem. You know what I mean? Stop thinking so deep into yourself to where you're thinking negative about yourself. So like, we're our biggest critics, so therefore we always find so many things wrong with ourselves. And then when you start thinking so hard about it, then you start doubting yourself, like, I'm not enough and so forth, right? Like, it's so hard not to doubt yourself or think so hard about things, especially when you wish things were better in your life, or you wish you had this, you wish you had that. But you have to understand that your life is on, it's your pace, right? You have to remember, not everything happens the same time that something happens for someone else. In your life is your life. Everything will flow for you. Eventually things will happen for you, in the best way that it can, and everything will come to you in the way that it needs to, in the timing that it needs to. So therefore, thinking so harshly about yourself, I feel like negative thoughts towards yourself, like, making yourself, bring yourself down, saying things like, oh, like, why isn't my hair this way? But negatively, because don't get me wrong, girl, sometimes I be like, damn, my hair, like, why is it gotta do this? Right? But I'm saying negatively to where you're hating it about yourself. You're so like, it brings you so down and it doesn't make you feel good. It makes you feel ugly. Or you're talking bad about yourself, like, why am I so this? Why am I so that? Like, ill. Like, I just can't, like, just so bad. And everything that you're saying about yourself is bringing yourself down. So those thoughts are thoughts that are making yourself doubt yourself, right? Like, you're bringing yourself down and you're making yourself feel worse. And to be honest, that is the worst thing to do. Instead of doing that, you need to start looking yourself in the mirror and saying, I am beautiful and I am my own beautiful. And today we're going to work forward and work hard. Work forward? Does that make sense? We're going to move forward and we're going to work hard to, do the things that make me happy, that make me feel good. You need to start doing things that make you feel good about yourself, right? Because Believe me, no one is perfect. Like I said, everyone is their own perfect because no one will ever be you, right? So everyone is their own perfect. Therefore, stop comparing and stop putting yourself down because of other people. All these other people in this world, they will never be you and you will never be them. Therefore, bringing yourself down because of someone else's beauty is one way to knock your confidence completely off. Like, the self-esteem it's crazy, okay? And I've been through this, and like I said, like, it is something hard to get out of, because especially when it's something that you're just so used to doing, and it's just like your brain is just it literally just does it, and it's hard, like I said, to get out of this type of mindset. And for me also, or I don't even want to say for me, because I have people in my life that I've noticed that they always doubt their self, and they're always like, no, like, this is not realistic. Like, if I tell them to do something like start a business or start figuring out what you want to do with your life, and they're just like, it's just unrealistic. Like, how can I do that? Like, I can't because of this. You have so many excuses. Cut the excuses out. You need to start cutting your excuses out of your life. When you want to become something and if you want to be someone in life, you need to cut the excuses out. Because once you start cutting the excuses out, right, and then you start thriving and you start going towards the things that you want to do in life and things that make you happy in life, right? And also, say if you have a body that you don't like, and if you start working towards, becoming a better you and working on that body or whatever it is, then you start to do that and you start to build this confidence, and then you start to not doubt yourself anymore. You're not going to doubt yourself, because at that point you start to see these, improvements in your life within yourself. And that's why I always say starting off with self-care and self-improvement is the way to go, because once you do that, the doubt that you've had in yourself begins to fade away, because at this point you start to see the potential within yourself. You start to, gravitate towards great things in life, and you don't doubt yourself anymore, because at this point you're starting to have these blessings because you're being positive about things. If you're not positive about things in life, you will doubt yourself. You will be negative, and you will, not be able to thrive the way you are able to, because you are putting these negative thoughts and these doubtful thoughts into your mind. We need to let go of self-sabotaging, because it's something that will tear you down completely. Also, you need to surround yourself with supportive people, because once you surround yourself with supportive people, it kind of helps you in a way of you start to have less self-doubt, especially if you have self-doubt. So once you surround yourself with these people, they're so supportive and they make you feel so good, that self-doubt just fades in a way. And I'm not saying it's just going to be gone, right? And in a blink of an eye, a snap of a finger, right? It's not that, but it starts to go away. And people that support you in your life are just great people to have, because when they support you, it kind of opens your eyes a little bit, which is crazy. Like, yes, because we are humans and we love the support from others, and we love the opinions of others, and especially if they're good. So once they're good opinions, then they're supportive opinions, or just supportive people in your life, it makes you feel better with whatever you're doing in your life, right? It makes you feel good. It makes you feel motivated. It makes you less self-doubt. Like, the self-doubt just fades, right? So having supportive people in your life, I feel like, is such an important one to have. And for me, I've noticed this in my life. And if you don't have these supportive people in your life, and you have a lot of people that doubt you, you're gonna doubt yourself as well, right? So those people that doubt you, you need to like walk away from these people. And I'm so stern on walking away from people with a lot of things that I talk about in my podcast, because I feel like, personally, why hang on to a person or people that are doubting you, making you feel terrible, negative people making you feel upset, not good? Why would you keep those people in your life? Explain that to me. I would love to know. Comment down below. Why would you keep these people in your life? And yes, you can love these people. It's okay to love people, but it's also okay to love yourself more, to let these people go. And like I've said before in the past, in plenty of my videos, you letting these people go is not like, oh, I'm never going to speak to you again, especially if it's a relative, family member, whatever. I know that you can't just let them go, but what you can do is fall back and start focusing on yourself and inviting in positive, supportive people. Once you do that, your life will just become so much more peaceful. It will become so much more easier to be happier because you are around people that are supportive and they're happy and they're positive people. I'm telling you, when you're surrounded by negative people that talk about other people, that are just mean people, that are, doubting you, you're going to stay all the way down here. You're never going to grow. You're never going to increase because these people are holding you. You're showing yourself so much lack of respect to where it is allowing these people to not even respect you. So when you're not respecting yourself, hanging around these people that are not supportive, that are negative and so forth, right? And these people are just going to show you with lack of respect because you're not respecting yourself and you're allowing these people to be these certain ways towards you. When you separate yourself from these people, they start to notice like, oh, snap, like this person is not messing with me because of maybe the way I've been with them, and they've said it, especially when you repeat yourself to a person like, hey, can you stop being this way towards me? I feel some type of way. I feel like you're being negative. I feel like, you know what I mean? Especially when you explain yourself to these people and they continue to do it. That right there, having people that are not supportive and that are negative is going to bring you self-doubt because you're just surrounded by straight, just bad energy. We need to let it go. You need to start taking action in your life as well, because if you're not taking action in your life and you're not doing things to improve your life, you're going to have this self-doubt because you're not making any moves. You're just sitting around and you're dwelling on what's going on in your life right now, right? And you're not doing anything about it. When this is my biggest thing, you guys, it makes me so upset when I know a person that sits and complains about their life and they're not doing anything to change it. Of course, you're going to continue to complain about it. Of course, nothing's going to change because you're not doing anything to change it. I learned this the hard way because I went through being the person that complained and never changed anything, never did anything to improve myself. And so now that I'm doing things to improve myself, there's so many people in my life that actually come to me and they're like, yo, this is not changing. I feel like this, I feel like that. They feel down. They feel, like they're not getting anywhere. But the reason behind that is you. It's you. You are the reason why you're not getting anywhere. You are the reason why you have not found your purpose. You are the reason why you're doubting yourself because you are not trying. You're not trying to become the best version of yourself. If you were trying, you would do something. You would figure it out. I don't care if it could be the smallest step. You need to take that step. Once you take that step to self-growth and you take that step to self-improving yourself, you start taking that action, right, to become whatever it is that you want to become. You start to, have more confidence in yourself, and that self-doubt begins to fade. And yes, you can start doing something that you would, you like to do. So for instance, for me, YouTube, right? I wanted to start YouTube and I took action in that and I did it and I'm doing it, right? And don't get me wrong, right? I have some days that I feel down. It is normal. So don't ever expect that life will ever be easy and you will never have negative thoughts. It's normal to have some negative thoughts. There's sometimes times in your life where you can feel down. It's human, right? But to eliminate majority of that self-doubt, for instance, with the YouTube, I started it and I will have some, self-doubt sometimes in the beginning. And I honestly started to just ignore the the thoughts that were in my head. So I'm gonna tell you guys the thoughts that I had in my head. I'm like, when am I gonna hit 1,000 subscribers? When am I gonna have my 4,000 hours of watch time? When am I gonna blow up? When is this gonna happen? So I would always, pick at myself, like, when is it gonna happen? And I would always be so like, feel some type of way, kind of upset about it. And then what I started to do was I forgot about it, right? I forgot about it, and I'm like, because sometimes I would doubt myself, like, is my videos not good? Is the way I'm talking not good? Like, I don't know what to do. Like, and I would start self-doubting myself. And then what I would do what I started to do was I forgot about all of it. I forgot about the hours. I forgot about the subscribers, right? I just said, you know what? I'm going to make the best videos that I can make, and I'm going to upload them every single day that I have planned, the days that I have planned that I'm going to upload my videos, and I'm just going to upload. I'm going to make the video, I'm going to edit the video, and I'm going to post the video, and I'm going to keep doing it, and I'm going to just be very disciplined on myself, have the self-discipline. I'm going to just do it, and I'm going to keep doing it for as long as I can until I hit where I want to hit, and I'm going to keep going from there. And I just stopped thinking about it. Like, the thought of the subscribers, the hours of watch, like, whatever, all of it left my mind. And all I do now is just, when do I got to make the next video? Okay, I'll make the video for this day, and then, like, I'll plan, like, what I'm going to be recording, what I will be talking about. That's all I'm worried about. What am I talking about? What day, what time I'm going to be recording, because I know my days. It's Sundays and Wednesdays. Those are the days that I upload. That's all I'm worried about now. I'm not worried about how many people are watching, my subscribers, and it's so crazy to me because I stopped worrying about it. And truly, so it is going to be hard, because in the beginning, when you first start something, you're so in your head about it, right? So I was so in my head about it. It's like, how can I not think about my subscribers and my watch time hours, right? But eventually it just faded away, and I just kept doing my videos, right? And then the other day, I got a notifications to my phone with my YouTube studio. So I just clicked on it, right? Went on it, and my subscribers just flew up. And I'm just like, honestly, like, shocked and just so proud of myself, right? So I'm just like, wow, like, I was just very proud of myself, and not flew like thousands or anything like that, but it was a lot from when I was tracking it every day. Like, it would be a subscriber a day or 2 a day, and then when I looked at it, it was like 50. So I was just like, wow, because I wasn't so focused, and I was just focused on getting the work done rather than dwelling on where I'm at in the process. And I realized that a lot of people, they self-doubt themselves because of their past experiences and the attachments to their old life. So when you're so attached to being the person that you were or are, right? There's no, like, the room for self-growth is very minimum, because you're so used to being your old self. So if you're not allowing room for self-growth to become the best person, best version of yourself, then it's a lot of times it is going to happen to where you doubt yourself, because you're still the same person. It's time for self-growth. It is time. It's time to let go of all the bad energy, negative thoughts. Now, like I said, you will have negative thoughts, but it's time to let go of that old baggage, that old, mindset. Let it go. If you don't let that go, sorry, I was about to curse at y'all because I'm getting tight with you guys. I want you guys to start thriving. Start thinking, what is it in my life that I can do to become better? And the first thing that it's going to be is that mindset of yours. If you got the mindset of a person that you just want things handed to you, oh baby, you're going to have self-doubt for eternity. Okay? Stop thinking you can get things handed to you. If you think for the rest of your life that you're going to get things handed to you, you're not going to get anywhere. You're going to have that self-doubt, because I know I've experienced a person in my life that they want this, they want that, you know what I mean? They want it all. They want this luxury lifestyle, right? And this was me at a point also. So I know from experiences, but I also know people in my life that they want this luxury lifestyle. They want all these things, right? They want a nice crib, a nice car, but they want to put no work in. When you put no work in, you get nothing out of it. Like, you will not get these things if you're not putting no hard work in. You need to put your foot in the door and you need to start working hard, okay? Things getting handed to you is a very, 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 very slim chance. It's a very slim chance. If someone decides to take care of you, well, props to you, girl, and I wish. But no, I'm here and I want to work hard. Because I feel like when I work hard for the things that I get in my life, I'm actually more proud of myself and I feel so much more good about myself. I feel like that girl, you know what I mean? So like, you guys need to stop self-doubting yourself on even starting, right? Starting to figure out what you want to do with yourself. Stop thinking that you can't do it. That is the biggest thing, and I think that's the biggest thing everyone has in their life, is that they're scared to start. They think that they're not gonna get anywhere. And when you have that type of mentality, you won't if you don't do it, right? If you're not gonna try, if you're not gonna start, you will not start. You won't get there, right? There's no ending to it because there was no start. So it's always something that you need to think about, and you need to start thinking more positive about, yourself. Even if you feel like something won't happen, it can't happen, how is it? Why would it happen to me? Girl, do you know who you are? You are your only you. You are your only you. And there are so many people out there that probably look upon you and they're just like, you started YouTube today and they're like, oh my God, I can't wait. I want to watch them every single time they post. You know what I mean? You start something. You start selling eyelashes. They're like, oh, I want their eyelashes. Their lashes always look bomb, right? You need to start. Once you start doing things, that self-doubt fades, like I said, because you start putting your foot in the door to become who you want to become. And also, you need to stop blaming yourself when things go wrong, okay? Everything is not going to be peaches and cream, you know what I mean? Perfect. Stop doubting yourself. Stop blaming yourself for everything. It's okay. I want you guys to start following these steps and watch your self-doubt just fade. You know what I mean? It's not proven that the self-doubt is just gone, but I'm telling you, once you start doing these things, the self-doubt will fade. You need to start thinking more positively about everything in your life. Once you start thinking more positively and thinking that this is for me, what I'm doing, this is for me, that self-doubt will fade, okay? You need to understand that whatever you're putting your foot in the door for, that is for you. And that is it for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you already know that you can comment down below or you can DM me on Instagram at Jada Marie. I will leave that down below in the description box. But yes, I enjoyed this video so much, you guys, and I'm so excited to make the next video. I have so many more videos planned for you guys to talk about it, girl talk, all of that. And yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a blessed day.